Life often presents us with challenges, but how we face them shapes our growth. Today on The Art of Doing Your Best, we're exploring white tick mark, how to identify the barriers holding you back. White tick mark, practical strategies to break through obstacles. White tick mark, how challenges can lead to personal transformation. If you've ever felt stuck or unsure how to keep moving forward, this episode is for you. 1. What are barriers and why do they hold us back? Barriers can be mental, emotional, or external. Herb, mental barriers. 1. Self-doubt and limiting beliefs. I'm not good enough. 2. Fear of failure. 3. Overthinking and perfectionism. Herb, emotional barriers. 1. Unprocessed emotions, grief, anger, past disappointments. 2. Lack of self-worth or self-trust. Herb, external barriers. 1. Lack of resources or support. 2. Time constraints. 3. Environmental challenges. Why they matter. 1. Barriers often stem from fear and comfort zones. 2. Acknowledging them is the first step to breaking through. 2. The power of a growth mindset. Reframe challenges as opportunities. A fixed mindset keeps you stuck. A growth mindset opens doors. Herb, fixed mindset. 1. I'm not good at this. 2. I can't change. Herb, growth mindset. 1. I can learn and improve. 2. Challenges make me stronger. Herb, how to shift your mindset. 1. Reframe, change I can't to I haven't mastered it yet. 2. Focus on progress, not perfection. 3. Celebrate small wins along the way. Pro tip, growth is a process, not an event. 3. Identify and break through mental barriers. Herb, barrier, fear of failure. 1. How to break it? Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Use failure as feedback, not proof of inadequacy. Herb, barrier, self-doubt. 1. How to break it? Keep a victory list of moments you overcame challenges. Surround yourself with uplifting voices. Herb, barrier, perfectionism. 1. How to break it? Focus on progress, not flawless outcomes. Set realistic expectations. Herb, barrier, comparing yourself to others. 1. How to break it? Unfollow accounts that trigger negative thoughts. Focus on your unique journey. 4. Emotional barriers, how to release emotional blocks. Herb, barrier, holding on to past pain. 1. How to break it? Write a release letter expressing your feelings. Practice forgiveness rituals for yourself and others. Herb, barrier, lack of self-worth. 1. How to break it? Practice mirror affirmations. I am worthy just as I am. Reflect on personal achievements and growth moments. Herb, barrier, fear of vulnerability. 1. How to break it? Start with small acts of openness. Share your feelings with a trusted friend. Pro tip, emotional healing is a journey, not a single event. 5. Overcoming external barriers, practical steps for growth. Herb, barrier, lack of resources. 1. How to break it? Seek free resources, podcasts, libraries, community groups. Explore mentorship and networking opportunities. Herb, barrier, time constraints. 1. How to break it? Break goals into bite-sized tasks. Use time blocking techniques. Herb, barrier, lack of support. 1. How to break it? Join supportive communities online or locally. Communicate your needs openly with loved ones. Herb, barrier, unclear goals. 1. How to break it? Define SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. 6. Rewriting limiting beliefs, a step-by-step process. Herb, Step 1. Identify your limiting belief. 1. I'm not good at public speaking. Herb, step 2, challenge it. 1. Ask, is this true? Where's the proof? Herb, step 3, reframe the belief. 1. I am improving my speaking skills with practice. Herb, step 4, reinforce the new belief. 1. Repeat affirmations, I am capable. I can grow. Herb, step 5, take aligned action. 1. Join a public speaking group or take a workshop. 7. How challenges shape personal growth. Herb, every challenge holds a lesson. 1. Failure teaches resilience. 2. Rejection builds self-trust. 3. Setbacks reveal inner strength. Herb, growth isn't always comfortable. 1. Discomfort equals expansion. 2. Trust the process, even when it feels uncomfortable. Herb, visualization exercise for growth. 1. Close your eyes and imagine your future self. 2. Visualize overcoming current challenges with strength. Mantra, I am stronger than my challenges. 8. Action steps for breaking barriers today. White tick mark. Step 1. Identify one barrier. 1. Write it down. 1. Be specific. White tick mark. Step 2. Break it into smaller steps. 1. Ask, what's one action I can take today? White tick mark. Step 3. Track progress. 1. Keep a success journal for small wins. White tick mark. Step 4. Find accountability. 1. Share your goal with a supportive friend. White tick mark. Step 5. Celebrate milestones. 1. Acknowledge how far you've come. 9. Transform challenges into stepping stones for growth. White tick mark. Embrace the challenge, see it as a lesson. White tick mark. Stay persistent, growth takes time. White tick mark. Believe in yourself, you are capable of greatness. 10. Final takeaways, breaking barriers for a stronger you. White tick mark. Challenges are not permanent. White tick mark. You can rewire your mindset. White tick mark. Growth comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. Remember, the biggest breakthroughs happen when you face your challenges head-on. 11. Ready to break through your barriers? Join the community. Right pointing finger, comment below, what barrier are you ready to overcome? Right pointing finger, subscribe to The Art of Doing Your Best for more tips on personal growth, self-improvement, and mastering your mindset. Glowing star, next episode, how to build unstoppable self-confidence from within. Together, we rise stronger, one challenge at a time. Herb, 12. Building unstoppable resilience. How to keep moving forward. Breaking barriers requires resilience, the ability to rise after setbacks. Herb, how to build resilience daily. 1. Embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. 2. Reframe setbacks. See challenges as stepping stones, not obstacles. 3. Practice self-compassion. Talk to yourself like you would a friend. Herb, micro habits for resilience. 1. Start the day with a positive affirmation, I can handle anything today brings. 2. Reflect on one past challenge you've overcome. 3. Keep a resilience journal for moments where you pushed through tough times. Herb, mantra, I am resilient. I am capable. I am unstoppable. 13. How to break barriers with consistent action steps. Success doesn't happen overnight, it's the result of consistent effort. Herb, step 1, break down big goals. 1. Identify one barrier you want to overcome. 2. Break it into smaller, manageable steps. Example, if fear of public speaking is holding you back, start by practicing in front of a mirror, then friends, then a small audience. Herb, step 2, take daily micro actions. 1. Small, consistent steps build momentum. 2. Set a goal tracker to mark progress. Herb, step 3, Set non-negotiables. 1. Commit to one positive habit daily that supports your growth. 2. Examples: journaling, morning affirmations, 10 minutes of reading personal growth content. Herb. Step 4. Track wins, no matter how small. 1. Create a breakthrough journal where you track a barrier you faced, how you overcame it, how it made you feel. Herb. Pro tip: progress greater than perfection. Consistency wins. 14. Breaking barriers through courageous conversations. Sometimes the biggest barriers are conversations we avoid. Herb. Barriers that require honest dialogue. 1. Setting boundaries with loved ones. 2. Asking for a promotion or pay raise. 3. Addressing conflicts instead of avoiding them. Herb. Steps for courageous conversations. 1. Identify the core issue. What's holding you back from speaking up? 2. Prepare your words. Write down key points to stay focused. 3. Stay calm. Use I statements, I feel, rather than accusations. 4. Practice active listening. Hear the other person's perspective fully. 5. Acknowledge your bravery. Taking the step matters most. Herb. Affirmation: my voice matters. I am worthy of being heard. 15. Building a support system. Surround yourself with positive influences. You don't have to break barriers alone. Your environment matters. Herb. Signs of a positive support system. 1. Encourages personal growth. 2. Celebrates your wins without comparison. 3. Offers constructive feedback, not criticism. Herb. How to build your support circle. 1. Seek out mentorship groups or online communities. 2. Join growth-focused events or workshops. 3. Distance yourself from toxic influences when necessary. Herb. Pro tip: share your goals with someone you trust. Accountability fuels success. 16. Overcoming fear of failure. Transform it into fuel for growth. Herb. Fear of failure is common, but it can be overcome. Herb. Why we fear failure. 1. Fear of judgment from others. 2. Fear of losing progress or time. 3. Fear of not meeting expectations. Herb. Reframe fear as a teacher. 1. Instead of I failed. 2. Try I learned something valuable. Herb. Steps to conquer fear. 1. Write down your worst-case scenario. 2. Break down how you'd recover if it happened. 3. Realize the worst case is rarely as bad as you imagine. Herb. Action step: try something outside your comfort zone this week. Herb. Mantra: I release the fear of failure. I welcome growth. 17. Finding strength in vulnerability. The power of being authentic. Herb. Vulnerability equals strength. Herb. Why vulnerability matters. 1. Allows deeper self-connection. 2. Builds trust in relationships. 3. Encourages personal healing. Herb. How to embrace vulnerability. 1. Share your struggles with a trusted person. 2. Write a truth journal. Be honest with yourself. 3. Accept that being vulnerable does not equal weakness. Herb. Mantra: I am safe to be seen. My truth is powerful. 18. How to stay motivated while breaking barriers. Herb. Motivation fluctuates. Focus on commitment instead. Herb. Daily motivation habits. 1. Start each morning with positive affirmations. 2. Listen to inspiring podcasts or TED Talks. 3. Visualize your future self after overcoming the challenge. Herb. Ways to stay on track. 1. Keep a vision board visible. 2. Celebrate small victories. 3. Remind yourself why you started. Herb. Pro tip: don't wait for motivation. Start small. Show up daily. 19. Shifting from limitation to empowerment, breaking self-sabotage cycles. Herb, what is self-sabotage? 1. Procrastination. 2. Avoidance of new opportunities. 3. Perfectionism and overthinking. Herb, how to break the cycle. 1. Identify triggers. What situations make you avoid growth? 2. Replace negative habits, swap avoidance with action. 3. Focus on self-talk. Speak to yourself with kindness. Herb, empowerment exercise. 1. Write down one limiting habit you've noticed. 2. List one action you'll take today to change it. Herb, mantra, I am capable of growth and change. 20. Breaking barriers recap, key lessons for your growth journey. White tick mark, acknowledge your barriers, identify what holds you back. White tick mark, adopt a growth mindset, see challenges as opportunities. White tick mark, take consistent action, small steps build momentum. White tick mark, seek support, surround yourself with positivity. White tick mark, embrace vulnerability, authenticity is strength. White tick mark, celebrate every win, progress matters more than perfection. 21. Your next step, action plan for personal growth, glowing star. Step 1. Write down one challenge you want to overcome this week. Glowing star. Step 2. Break it into 3 small steps you can take. Glowing star. Step 3. Track your progress and reflect on your wins. Reminder, you have the power to break through any barrier. 22. Join the growth movement. Right pointing finger, comment below, what's one barrier you're ready to break? Right pointing finger, subscribe to the Art of Doing Your Best for weekly strategies on personal growth, self-improvement, and mindset shifts. 23. Unlocking the power of self-reflection. A tool for growth. Self-reflection allows you to gain clarity and identify hidden barriers you might not even be aware of. Herb, why self-reflection matters. 1. Clarifies limiting beliefs. 2. Reveals patterns of self-sabotage. 3. Encourages self-awareness for lasting change. Herb, how to start a self-reflection practice. 1. Find a quiet space with a journal. 2. Ask yourself deep questions. What's holding me back right now? What am I afraid of when it comes to growth? What personal strengths can I lean on? 3. Write freely, without judgment. Herb, daily reflection habit. 1. End each day with 3 positive reflections. Today, I learned. Today, I overcame. Today, I grew by. Herb, pro tip. Self-reflection is about understanding, not criticizing yourself. 24. How to turn setbacks into stepping stones. Herb, setbacks are part of the journey, not the end. Herb, why setbacks happen. 1. Fear of stepping into the unknown. 2. Lack of preparation or planning. 3. Emotional overwhelm. Herb, how to turn setbacks into lessons. 1. Pause and reflect. Take a breath instead of reacting emotionally. 2. Identify the lesson. Ask, what can this teach me? 3. Adjust your approach. Modify your strategy. 4. Celebrate the attempt. Effort is growth too. Herb, real-life example. 1. You apply for a job and get rejected. Instead of, I failed. Reframe, this was practice for my next opportunity. Herb, growth mantras for setbacks. 1. Every step forward teaches me something valuable. 2. I am learning, evolving, and becoming stronger. 25. Breaking barriers with self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Herb, growth requires kindness, not self-criticism. Herb, what self-compassion looks like. 1. Speaking to yourself with gentleness. 2. Celebrating progress, even if it feels small. 3. Forgiving yourself for past mistakes. Herb, practicing self-compassion techniques. 1. Mirror talk. Look in the mirror and say, I am proud of the effort I'm making. 2. Journaling affirmations. Write positive self-affirmations daily. 3. Release perfectionism. Replace I should have with I did my best today. Herb, the science behind self-compassion. 1. Boosts emotional resilience. 2. Reduces stress and anxiety. 3. Increases motivation by reducing fear of failure. Herb, pro tip. Self-compassion is a muscle, practice it often. 26. Celebrating your wins. The key to long-term growth. Herb, why celebrating wins matters. 1. Reinforces positive habits. 2. Boosts self-esteem and confidence. 3. Keeps you motivated for the next challenge. Herb, how to celebrate progress, even the small wins. 1. Keep a victory jar. Write small wins on slips of paper and read them monthly. 2. Share milestones with a friend or mentor. 3. Treat yourself with self-care rewards, a nature walk, a favorite meal, or extra rest time. Herb, micro celebrations examples. 1. White tick mark, completing a task you've been avoiding. 2. White tick mark, taking a courageous step, like speaking up in a meeting. 3. White tick mark, overcoming a fear or negative belief. Herb, mindset shift. 1. Instead of I'm not there yet, try look how far I've come. 27. Breaking barriers, your personalized growth plan. Herb, ready to break free from limitations? Follow these steps. White tick mark. Step 1. Identify one barrier you want to break. 1. Write it down. 1. Example, I fear public speaking. White tick mark. Step 2. Break it down into smaller actions. 1. Break it into 3 micro steps. 2. Example, practice speaking in front of a mirror, then with a small group. White tick mark. Step 3. Set a timeline. 1. Choose a realistic deadline for each step. White tick mark. Step 4. Find accountability. 1. Share your goal with a growth partner. White tick mark. Step 5. Track your progress. 1. Keep a weekly reflection journal. White tick mark. Step 6. Celebrate milestones. 1. Treat yourself for showing up and taking action. Herb, remember, every small step forward brings you closer to the best version of yourself. 28. Final takeaways, breaking barriers and becoming your best self. Herb, key lessons to remember. White tick mark, barriers can be broken, they are not permanent. White tick mark, growth starts with mindset shifts. White tick mark, small, consistent steps lead to lasting change. White tick mark, self-compassion is essential for personal growth. White tick mark, you are capable of more than you think. Herb, final affirmation, I am unstoppable. I have the power to break through anything that stands in my way. 29. Ready to break through your barriers? Join the growth community. Right pointing finger, comment below, what barrier are you committed to breaking this week? Right pointing finger, subscribe to The Art of Doing Your Best for weekly strategies on personal growth, self-discovery and success mindset tips. Glowing star, next episode, transform your mindset, how to develop unshakable confidence. You've got this, one breakthrough at a time. Herb.